One of the most tedious parts of releasing music is getting the mix right. If you record and write your own music and you're in the process of producing it, mixing is obviously super important, and getting the mix right can become very tedious, particularly related to things like muddiness, clashing of sounds, clashing of frequencies. I've struggled with this for a long time because you have instruments that you really like how they sound, you're combining the sounds together, and then all of a sudden it's just like, it doesn't feel right. There's the piano's pulling from the guitar, or the electric guitar and the piano, or like the drum and the kick and the bass. Like it's back and forth. And Waves came out with this program called Curves Resolve, and the goal is to help you resolve the curves, the EQ curves, and the where two instruments might normally clash, it can dynamically sense it and hear it, and you can have some parameters within itself. And we're going to go into it today, but essentially the goal is for it to help mitigate the issue of clashing between sounds. So we're going to pull up a song that I have right here. I'm going to show you with everything turned off. And this is what it's. We're just going to focus on piano and guitar, acoustic guitar right now. I'll show you everything together, and I'll show you just the piano and guitar. But we're going to go right into this plugin. So,
no one ever thinks they'd have
kind of acoustic track.
So
now this is the piano and acoustic. So now if I pull up this Curves Waves right here, what I did is I sidechained the acoustic, bringing the acoustic into the piano, and I also put it gives you the option of what you want to do for the content. So it's sidechain content. The content is a guitar. And now I started messing with some of these parameters. And let's just hear again what it sounds like without it. Oh, and then before I hit learn, so I let it. We'll do it together. We're learning the song. We're learning the sidechain. It's listening to what it is. I should probably turn on the app, the plugin. So it's learning it. All right. So now, off, on. So obviously you go all the way up, pulls the piano totally out, and you just hear the very high end. Barely at the high end. Off. Now, to be honest with you, I had a little bit of a hard time hearing it right off the bat. Where I really notice it actually is within the full mix. So we're actually going to turn off the solo. We're going to turn off this app, or the plugin. So let's listen to it with no plugin, and I'm going to toggle it on and off.
No one ever
listen to the piano and the guitar.
Cause no one ever wants to talk about all the kids that should have been.
What I notice, it's subtle. It's very subtle. Now, this is just on two instruments, but what I've noticed is what it does is it actually, I feel like it separates them a little from the mix, and it clears them up, and they become a little bit more distinct in the mix, whereas before they're a little bit more melded together and muddy, and not melded together in a way that you want them to be. I find it's a little bit more muddy. So we're going to leave that on, actually. Actually, you know what? We'll just do an original. Let's find two other instruments. Let's go with the kick drum. Pull up a kick drum right here. Let's do actually drums in total. We're going to do total drums, put the Curves Resolve on drums, and we're gonna find the bass. So let's put up the bass right here. Right, and bass is right above it. We're gonna put up the bass, and now we're gonna learn the song with the bass.
No one ever thinks they'd have.
We're also gonna put bass here.
No one ever wants to talk about all the kids that should have been.
So now it's dynamically scanned it. We're going to listen to these two together. Off. Let's go to a busier part of the song. Now turn it on. I actually feel like it pulls the bass in a little more. Less clashing of sound. I really find the biggest thing is it brings things more present. I feel like, unfortunately, prior to this, in hindsight, it sounds a little bit muddy, and this helps it become a little less muddy. So.
Though we've never met, and oh, what I would give just to spend a second.
Now what's cool is you can also change where it's focusing on, the different areas, the different EQs. You can also raise and lower the volume, or I guess the band's reduction amount, threshold amount. All right, let's see. There's a lot of cool features within here. Some advanced controls, auto makeup, balance left and right, limiter, turning on and off, following the sidechain, attack, release, and precision. This is my first time using it, to be completely honest with you, and I do wish they have a bit more of a like a tutorial. I'm sure they'll come out. But what I also love, one of the things I always love about Waves is the A/B, the setups A and B. You can go between those two. You adjust things here and there, and you go back to setup B, A. It's a really great way to use a plugin. I think that's really cool. Let's do one more. Let's do vocals right here. Let's put it on the vocals. And then let's sidechain. I don't know. Let's do something different. Let's do the piano. We're sidechaining in the piano.
Though we've never met, you know what I would give just to though we've never met, you know what I would give.
All right, so it sounds like it's really pulling down the piano, the vocals a little bit more to bring room for the piano. If I were to do this differently, I'd actually put this on the piano to make more room for the vocals. So I'd actually sidechain the vocals into the piano and make the piano meld more into the vocals. This is a really cool app. It's definitely going to take some learning, but one of the coolest things about it right now is it's actually free for 2 days, depending on when you're watching this. The first 2 days it's released, which would be the 19th and 20th of January. It is free, completely free. After that, on the 21st, it goes to an introductory price. I think it's like $29.99 or $29. Download it for free. Test it out. Learn it and see if it's helpful for you in your mixes. And then it'll also be included if you miss this video, but like, if you find it later on, it'll also be available to download after the fact. But give it a try. I highly recommend it. So I hope you found that useful. Let me know in the comments below if you'd like to see more content like this. If you're interested in downloading it, there's a link down below. You can download it, again, for free for the first couple days, or you can purchase it after the fact. It's also included in their like ultimate bundles, where like if you have all the plugins, it comes with it. But there's a link down below. Check it out. There's a whole bunch of other Waves products. I'm a big fan of their products. A lot of their EQs and a lot of their reverbs are really great. Definitely consider checking it out.